Hello everybody, it's Jude the Exceptional Gamer here, bringing you another Call of Duty Black Ops 4 Zombies video, and today we are going to be looking at an Easter egg in Alpha Omega, which is a really nice little addition to the map, and it kind of just gives us context about what MARLTON was doing in the Nuketown bunker. So when you turn on the power and go into the bunker of Alpha Omega, you actually see a little door leading to a broom closet, and if you knife it and melee it, then you'll actually hear MARLTON start talking. And the first part of it all is just pretty much MARLTON being, well, MARLTON. And then the other part of it is some actual interesting stuff that he talks about. I've done this multiple times, and it looks like every single silly kind of, non-important quote he says is in a different order, but all the information, the real meat and potatoes is all in the same order. I'm just gonna let it play because he says some very interesting stuff near the end that really gets you thinking, and then at the end of it, I'll just summarize it.
Why did I come to this place? Why did I give in to such foolish curiosity? I am no carnivorous beast's meat snack. Well, technically, I must acknowledge I am made of meat, but not of the snacking variety. Beware, stranger. I have fashioned this mop into a sharp, pointy, spear-shaped weapon, and the bucket into an impenetrable helmet. I regret to inform you that this broom closet is already at maximum capacity. 1. Oh, no. I know what a human door knock sounds like, and you, sir, are not of the human door knocking variety. What do you hope to accomplish with your continuous thunderous banging? Do you wish to alert everyone to our position? I believe we are experiencing some sort of interdimensional subatomic shift. That, or something is seriously wrong with my lower digestive tract. If you wish to continue being a nuisance, you will inevitably force me to take drastic measures. I might even stop responding, and I know that would hurt your feelings. If anyone is going to be eating me, it will be me. I just hope it doesn't come to that. Sorry, but if I open this door, I risk ingesting air particles exhaled by the undead. I cannot risk inhaling their foul, contaminated breath. My reason for being here should come as no surprise. The ADAM initiative, Project Toy Soldier. I am aware of the advanced robotics program happening at this facility. I had to come see for myself if the rumors were true. This is a secret the government shall not keep from us. I don't care if it's been 60 years. Oh, you mean to say you're not familiar with the ADAM initiative? The home service robot meant to cater to its owner's every need? It was supposed to revolutionize the world, except there was a problem. According to various internet forums I subscribe to, the robots began experiencing emotions. This became exponentially more problematic when Project Toy Soldier was started. They turned their robots into killer soldiers, but the robots did not wish to die. That was only the start of where it all went wrong. There are 2 theories over why the project was abandoned. Theory number 1, the facility's computer system went haywire and took control of the ADAMs. Makes sense, but there's little evidence to support it. Theory number 2, an incident occurred that led to the creation of an artificial entity. This entity took control of the facility, turning the ADAMs against the facility's occupants. I don't think I buy theory number 2. I've read my science fiction, and an AI gone rogue seems much more plausible. Regardless, after the facility was shut down, the robotics programs were discontinued. I maintain what I've always said. The robots at this facility are still alive. How else do you explain this place? We're in the middle of the desert, yet this facility still has power. The grass is green, and the buildings are well maintained. Who do you think is taking care of this place? There hasn't been a human here in decades. Those robots, the ones that stand so perfectly still, they're the caretakers. And now I fear we've angered them.
Okay, so now that you have heard all of that, and it's pretty breathtaking, let me explain all of this juicy intel to you. So we actually hear MARLTON talk about how he came to Camp Edward for Project Toy Soldier. So Project Toy Soldier is actually referenced via Rushmore. When you are getting the Raygun Mark II frames, you are doing Project Toy Soldier. So it's pretty interesting that that's kind of thrown into the map as well, and this is also the reason why MARLTON came. MARLTON actually mentions a time jump of 60 years, and if we refer back to a radio in the map that involves Yuri, he says that Samantha will attack whilst he's being interrogated in roughly 60 years. And if we cast our mind back to when this map takes place, MARLTON says that it's been 60 years, which heavily implies that Samantha is actually meant to be attacking now whilst the map is taking place. We also hear MARLTON talk about the robots, and this relates to Ted, our boy, our absolute top lad Ted. He mentions that home service robots were made, and whilst Ted I don't think would be a home service robot to fulfill the needs of people in a household, I feel like he would be more of a public service robot, much like the ADAM soldier robot that we see in the map whilst you're doing the Easter egg. This is a nice break from all the zombie stuff from Group 935 because it kind of just tells us a bit more about all the other scientific experiments that other people were doing, such as Broken Arrow. In another quote that MARLTON gives, he talks about the robots, and more specifically about them being alive and that they have emotions. And now, if you've ever heard or played a game called Detroit Become Human, then you should know exactly what this kind of thing is like, and this is something that I really weirdly wanted to see explored in zombies. We've had it in COD campaigns before, but not to the extent of this. He says that they don't want to die and that they don't want to become these absolute killing machines of soldiers, which is what Broken Arrow wanted them to be. MARLTON actually expands on this and says that this is the reason, these robots, it's all the reason as to why the place seems to be like it's attended to very often and that it's all in check and everything looks somewhat tidy. I feel like this really explains why when you shoot all the heads off of the robots, they actually attack you. It's because, you know, they don't want to die, so when you're killing them, they retaliate, and that is just so interesting. It's kind of like oh, that's why they randomly just come to life and kill you. It's because they were alive all along. I also feel like it's worth mentioning the other quote he says about the theories, the two theories should I say, as to why the project was abandoned in the first place, and he says that one of them is because of the robots, and the other, which is the one I really want to talk about, is an incident which made an artificial entity, which is most likely the Avogadro. This entity turned all the ADAMS, or the Adams if you will, against all the people at that facility, and hence why it was abandoned. And to me it makes sense because the Avogadro is very present in this map, and what else could it possibly be talking about? Now, I don't know if that is everything that MARLTON plays a part in this map. I know that he's involved in a step in the Easter egg very briefly, but other than that, I think this is the MARLTON Easter egg in Alpha Omega, and it's a very interesting one. I really enjoyed listening to this. If you did as well, then be sure to smash the like button, comment and subscribe for more. If this video gets enough support, then I'll do the Russman radios on the map. I think they're very interesting, and he is part of Victus as well. Make sure to turn on the notification bell too, because I'm pretty sure you subscribed. I mean, if you haven't, then please do it. Thank you guys for watching, and I will see you next time.